alone, wandering these bitter lands, far from civilization. But in truth, I hunt with family. One that I hold close. I protect them, and they protect me. I am Rexar, champion of the Horde, and I never hunt alone. I have trained all. I have trained all. I have trained all.
Experience has taught the Protoss that when we do not fight together, we die alone. But we shall not see defeat this day. For we stand as one. Our differences will not divide us, but make us stronger. Together, we will defend the Nexus with honor and earn our glory. I am Hierarch Artanis, leader of all Protoss. And in unity, there is strength. Together, we will defend the Nexus with honor and earn our glory. Hierarch Artanis, leader of all Protoss. And in unity, there is strength.
Terran Marines are the toughest frag magnets in the galaxy. But when they're in trouble, guess who they call? Winning a battle is more than just shooting enemy soldiers. It's about saving your own. I protect every member of my squad with my life. Terran Marines are the toughest frag magnets. Sometimes I think I'm the only thing holding them together. Who am I? I'm Lieutenant Morales. I'm your man. I'm gonna need a lot of bandages.
I have trained all my life to serve the 1,001 gods. With their insight, I walk the dagger's edge between peace and war. By their grace, I can heal the wounded. When they wish to strike, I am their iron fist. I am Karazi, monk of Ivgorod, the god.
As king, I dedicated my life to Tristram and served its people with all my heart. In exchange, they called me a madman and betrayed me. But I have returned, stronger than ever. These so-called heroes think they can destroy me. But I cannot be killed again. Here in the Nexus, I will have my revenge. I am Leoric, the Skeleton King. And I will only choose allies who I know will never betray me.
welcome everyone to Malaysia, the Malaysia Nexus Finals over here in Orange Esports Stadium in Jalan Setapak. I will be your caster and host for today, Nether Dawn. If we had the screen over there, we would have someone to follow me, but alright. Malaysia Finals, yep, that's right. We're already on the way to the first match of the day of Nothing to Lose versus LDYS, and we're going to the Battlefield of Eternity, where two lane map, two Immortals fighting over for whatever reason, Angels and Demons fight over. And we're going to starting the draft, and already the first bans are going out. We see Nothing to Lose banning out Keltas as their first ban, and LDYS replies in kind with Jinna. So we see both the majors being banned out right here, right now. So that leaves a lot of bursts, still a lot of bursts taken out from the pool. So we see, and the Nothing to Lose pick up Tyrannia. Tyrannia, having seen a lot of play nowadays, thanks to a lot of buffs going out, especially to Shadow Stalk, gave a large AoE, kind of a heal over time, as well as the invisibility, not invincibility. And we see LDYS picking up Merlin. Merlin, of course, being a very strong solo tank, having a lot of just a lot of mobility, a lot of controls for days, and also they pick up Uther. Not as much to say about Uther. Good heals, good amount of control with his Hammer of Justice, and Divine Shield pretty much saves everyone and allows them to kind of have a free reign of what they want to do. So we see some pretty strong core picks from both sides. Nothing to Lose now picking up ETC and Rainer. ETC now being pretty much being borderline overloss. The recent buff to his stun and his overall kit with reducing mana cost and overall power has seen him kind of rise above Lyric and Joanna in terms of use, seeing them more, but those two are still being used in certain more clear lineups. I wouldn't be surprised to see them used in the first shrines. But they need a bit more control. There's always a threat coming in from Mosh Pit, there's always a threat of Mosh Pit overhead, so LDRS wants to keep, have to always keep that in mind, as well as pick up Rainer, so giving us some heavy sustain, as well as Hyperion, having pick up the Hyperion for later on in Battlefield of Eternity. Is when you're fighting over the Immortals, you send out Hyperion to kind of zone them out, buy a bit more breathing room for your team, especially if they can score a Mosh Pit along with the Hyperion, that'd be great. Okay, we see LDRS ban Sonya. LDRS, now Sonya being a very strong bruiser type warrior, just having a bad day for you whenever you have to fight her. Like thinking whenever you're playing this, thinking, oh no, it's a Sonya. But then Nothing to Lose, they might consider. LDY still hasn't chosen their stance options, although they're still open in the pool. Vala is always a good pick right now. Battlefield of Eternity, though they might want a bit more air control, a bit more sight. So Zagara will also be a good pickup for either team to take. Might also consider that. Some roaming here and there. Might consider picking up Thrall as well for a bit more control. Thrall being right now, because of the scaling gen, it's now quite a force to be reckoned with, and we see Nothing to Lose banning out Passadar. Probably don't want LDYs to get too much of that vision sight, as well as his shield as quite strong. Especially when paired up with another support, there's just shield for days long to heal, and having sight and ability to just control the battlefield with the force well is just powerful. Nothing Lose probably doesn't want to deal with. When we see, of course, LDYs picking up the Vala and that, so they have a very strong foundation for their competition. Vala, that leaves a lot of other options open. But like I said, they might consider Zgar with having such much air control and sight with tumors and just endless tumors, just giving a lot of mobility and sight for Zagara. And there we go, we have the Zagara pickup. So Nothing to Lose now, still considering. Not sure if they could go with a solo Tyrannia as a spot there, but they might also consider picking up a Malfurion. Though Malfurion haven't seen a lot of plays nowadays due to just lack of ability. But now, Nothing to Lose going with seems like a super carry composition with Illidan and Avatar. Avatar just giving the symbiote boss to Illidan, and Illidan being so hard to deal with, especially if they don't go with heavy ability. I mean, they did ban out Sonya. Sonya is usually a good counter to Illidan. So Avatar just having the ability to, while the rest of the team is out fighting over the objectives, just having the ability to soak, double soak, body soak one lane, serial soak the other lane, then come into the fights with once you reach level 10, you get ultimate evolution, just make a clone of either, probably the Reina or Illidan, finish off one guy with the clone, just, spend the clone because it's not much of a loss when you use the clone. They just get just put your team at advantage. You just continue either pushing or helping out in the single push, helping out in the mid lane. Sorry. And LDR still considering they might consider a bit more front line power, and they go with Kerrigan. I know. No, it's not LDR. It's another team that has that's very experienced Kerrigan. Kerrigan having a very good control over there. That's why probably a good counter to Illidan due to plethora of her combos done. And she rewards a very aggressive kind of gameplay. So we'll go to let's talk about the map for a bit. Can we bring up the map? Can you bring up the Battlefield Eternity? Alright, so wait, that's Infamous Shrine, not Battlefield Eternity. Sorry, having a minor hiccup right there. Alright, so Battlefield of Eternity, 2-lane huge map, Immortals with few caps here and there. So the idea of the map is that periodically you have 2 Immortals coming out to the middle. They're gonna fight about it, but they're not gonna get anywhere unless either team lends a hand in taking out the other Immortals. So it's all about fighting over the Immortals. Usually the ideal strategy is to defend your Immortal until you find an opening. Gain an advantage and then you push into the Immortal. So let's take a look at the mechanics of the battlefield. So next, Battlefield of Eternity, of course, Heaven Side, Hell Side. Very nice thematic map, I enjoy it very much. 2 Immortals fighting over the middle. Bad and good, if you want. About that. So teams are just about it, just fighting over the middle, fighting over the Immortals. Immortals once one Immortal is won, they'll be pushing down one lane. The other team will have to play defensively. So just the size of the map it's a pretty good place for Aperture. You usually see him on large maps like Curse Hollow is one other. And we'll be moving on soon. So now to